Most buyers walk through house and head straight upstairs. The basement is usually colder, darker, and easy to move past. But experienced buyers start here in the basement. Because what you don't see is what determines how a house performs over time.
My name is Kat McGrath. I'm a Pittsburgh real estate agent, and I work closely with new construction in Mount Washington.
This is where the foundation, the drainage, and the structures are established. And in a hillside area like Mount Washington, this matters even more. Let me show you why. Everything begins here. These concrete walls carry the full weight of the home above. Inside them, reinforcement steel adds long-term strength, so the structure stays stable. At the base, the footing spreads the load into the ground, which helps prevent movement over time. If this stage is done right, everything above performs better. If it is not, problems tend to show up later. In Mount Washington hillside, soil and elevation directly affect performance, so drainage is built in from the start. Perforated pipes, gravel, and controlled pathways manage how water moves around the home. This is built in from very beginning because once the home is in place, you cannot easily change how water flows around it. And right here, you also see the plumbing system begin. These lines are the water supply drainage for the home. They connect the future sinks, showers, toilets, and appliances that use water. Everything related to water used inside the home starts at this stage. And once these lines are set, they are not easy to move. So even though it looks unfinished, the majority of the home's layout is already set. Mount Washington is hillside environment. Water moves downhill often across multiple properties before it reaches the street. So controlling that movement is part of how this home is built. If it is not handled correctly, you may not notice it right away, but you will over time. Now, for buyers, this stage matters more than most people realize, because once the home is finished, you see the kitchen, flooring, the lighting, but you don't see the structure, the drainage, or the system behind the walls. And in a place like Mount Washington, that matters. This stage helps manage water, protect the soil around the home, and supports the structure over time. Because when water isn't controlled, it can affect the soil, and that's where movement and long-term issues begin. This is also where buyers make a mistake, focusing on visible finishes without understanding the system behind the walls that supports the home. When this is done right, you're not just buying a home that looks good, you're buying one that's built to perform. And this is the part most buyers never see. By the time a home is finished, all of this is covered. But this stage protects how the home performs long term. It controls how water moves, supports the structure, and helps reduce the chance of larger issues later. So when buyer asks what really matters in a new build, it starts with how the home is built at this stage, before anything is covered. If you buy in Mount Washington and want to understand what to look for before making a decision, reach out. I'll walk you through how to evaluate the home beyond finishes, so you can make more confident decision. And I will keep documenting each stage of this build.